Hello, I'm Dr. Susan Myers, and I want to talk to you about something I think is very important for your health and well-being. Have you noticed those age spots, maybe on the back of your hands or your face? The ones that seem impossible to cover up, no matter how hard you try. And they just keep appearing, sometimes even getting darker. You might think they're just a normal part of getting older, but I'm here to tell you that there's more to it than that. These spots aren't simply signs of aging, they can be your body's way of signaling something deeper. Each spot you see could represent changes happening within your body, like the subtle hardening of blood vessels or the gradual decline of organ function. It's like your body is sending out an SOS, using its last bit of energy to get your attention. Now, I know it's tempting to think that laser treatments or expensive creams are the quick fix, but that's really just like patching up water damage without fixing the leaky pipes underneath. You might spend a lot of money, go through some uncomfortable recovery, and those spots will likely come back, perhaps even more noticeable than before. So today, I want to share with you some natural secrets, things you can easily do at home. These are based on the work of a wonderful dermatologist, Dr. Emily Carter, who, even in her 70s, has skin that many younger people would envy. And the best part is, these methods won't cost you a fortune on fancy products or procedures.
No needles, no pills.
Just simple, everyday things you probably already have in your kitchen, things you can use to gently fade those spots from the inside out. Please stay with me for this entire video. I'm going to give you a comprehensive guide to help you turn back the clock on your skin and rediscover a clearer, healthier complexion. Now, before we get into those secrets, if you're interested in staying healthy and informed, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. We're committed to sharing important information that others might shy away from. And I'd love to know if you're with me on this journey. If you're watching and this resonates with you, type a 1 in the comments below. If not, a 0 is fine too. And if you're dealing with similar health concerns, please leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer your questions. First, let's talk about where these spots actually come from. Dr. Carter points to a major culprit: free radicals. Think of free radicals as the rust in our bodies. Things like breathing, eating, stress, even staying up late, can cause them to run wild. When we're young, our bodies are pretty good at cleaning up this rust, but as we get older, especially after 40, that system starts to slow down. The rust that doesn't get cleaned up starts to cause problems, making blood vessels more fragile and affecting how our organs work. And when it attacks our skin cells, that's when those stubborn age spots start to form. So, you see, the problem isn't just on the surface of your skin. Trying to fix it with creams alone is like mopping up a spill on the first floor when someone's dumping garbage on the 6th. It's just not going to solve the real issue. Dr. Carter's approach is based on 4 key ideas: topical penetration, internal regulation, strong defense, and long-term commitment. Think of them as the 4 wheels of a car. They all need to be working together to get us back on the right track. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. We'll start with number 10 and count down. Why do age spots often show up on our face and the back of our hands? Well, it's because these areas tend to have slower blood circulation. Nutrients have a harder time getting through, and waste products don't get removed as efficiently. So, things tend to build up there. That's why Dr. Carter's first secret is simple hand exercises. Let's do this together right now. Clench your hands tightly for 5 seconds, and then snap them open completely. Do you feel that tingling in your fingertips? Repeat that about 20 times. After that, use your thumb to gently press on the base of each fingernail on your other hand for about 10 seconds each. Spending just a few minutes doing this while you're watching TV is like giving your hands a wonderful massage. It encourages blood to flow to your extremities, bringing nutrients and removing waste. Remember, good circulation is one of the best internal cleansers we have. Dry skin is more prone to cracking and developing spots, like dry, parched land. Dr. Carter suggests not wasting money on expensive products when there's a high-quality oil right in your kitchen: extra virgin olive oil. The vitamin E and polyphenol in olive oil are excellent antioxidants that can directly fight rust. How do you use it? After washing your face, while your skin is still a little damp, put 1 or 2 drops of olive oil onto your palm. Rub your hands together to warm the oil, and then gently press it onto the areas with spots, like your face, neck, and hands. This little bit of oil will help lock in moisture and create a protective barrier to keep your skin hydrated all day. Now, you probably have this next item at home, but you might not realize it's a key ingredient in many top-of-the-line repair creams: Vaseline. Dr. Carter says that Vaseline has some of the strongest occlusive properties, meaning it acts like a lid, keeping all the nutrients locked into your skin. When you combine it with honey, a natural antibiotic and repair agent, you've got a very effective, budget-friendly repair balm. How do you use it? Before bed, Apply a thin layer of honey to the spots, and then cover it with a small amount of Vaseline. When you wake up in the morning, you might be surprised at how smooth your skin feels. This is a gentle and inexpensive way to help repair damaged skin. To fight free radicals, you need a good defense, and walnuts are a wonderful choice. They're packed with omega-3s and vitamin E, which are enemies of free radicals. They're ready to protect your skin cells. Dr. Carter recommends eating just 3 to 5 walnuts a day. You can add them to your cereal in the morning, or have them as an afternoon snack. You might find that your skin starts to glow, and your memory will thank you too. It's a real inside-out approach. If walnuts are the defense, then carrots are the repair workers, helping to fix the damage. The slower metabolism of skin cells can cause melanin to linger longer, leading to spots. The beta-carotene in carrots turns into vitamin A, which helps speed up the metabolism of skin cells. It tells the old skin to shed away and encourages new skin to grow. Eating more carrots is like getting a new layer of skin. They're like hard-working craftsmen, slowly helping you to fill in the holes and spots. Sometimes those spots can get inflamed and red. That's when you can turn to the wisdom of our ancestors and use mung beans. Dr. Carter highly recommends them because they're a natural detoxifier. You can buy inexpensive mung bean powder at the store and mix it with water or loofah juice to make a paste. Apply it to the areas with spots or to your whole face for about 15 minutes, and then wash it off. It feels cool and refreshing, and you can feel it drawing the heat out of your skin. It helps calm everything down. Once you've removed the heat, any follow-up skincare you do will be more effective. Speaking of whitening, are you relying only on vitamin C? Dr. Carter says there's a vegetable that has a natural whitening effect, almost like a whitening shot: spinach. Spinach contains a lot of vitamin C, which inhibits melanin, but it also has a secret weapon, lutein. Besides protecting your eyes, lutein is also a strong fighter against blue light. Looking at our phones and TVs every day can stimulate the growth of spots on our skin. Eating more spinach is like building a blue light filter inside your body. Try adding a spinach dish to your dinner to help you glow brighter from the inside out. This next one might change how you think. Every time you eat a banana, do you throw the peel away? Well, you might be throwing away a super weapon in the fight against spots. Dr. Carter points out that the white membrane on the inside of the banana peel contains salicylic acid and lots of antioxidants. Salicylic acid is a key ingredient in many high-end skincare products that are used to renew skin. It can gently remove old skin cells and lighten spots. How do you use it? After eating the banana, gently massage the areas with spots with the fresh banana peel for about 3 to 5 minutes. Let it dry naturally, and then wash it off. It's like nature gave us a free eraser for our spots. Just remember, if you're not using sunblock during the day, then using banana peel at night is almost pointless. It's like trying to put out a fire while pouring gasoline on it. And that brings me to the next point. Dr. Carter emphasizes that if you don't do this, everything else we've talked about will be less effective. I'm talking about sunblock. Medical studies have confirmed that UV rays are the main cause of most skin aging, especially spots. Think of UV rays as a catalyst for melanin cells. As soon as your skin is exposed to the sun, the UV rays will tell your cells to go into melanin overdrive, and that's when spots start to appear. So, sunblock isn't just an option, it's a requirement, a rule to follow every day. There are UV rays even on cloudy days and inside by the window. Wearing a hat and long sleeves offers some physical protection, but you also need to make putting on sunblock a habit, just like washing your face or brushing your teeth. It needs to be part of your routine. Remember Dr. Carter's words: one day without sunblock can undo all the whitening you've done in 10 days. Finally, we've come to the #1 secret that everyone's been waiting for. Dr. Carter says this method is the ultimate weapon in the fight against melanin. It's the fastest and most effective natural spotlightening combination, a lemon and honey mask. Now, I know some people worry that lemon might make your skin darker. And you're right, that can happen if you do it wrong. The key is to use it correctly. The high concentration of vitamin C in lemon is a natural melanin dissolver with some whitening power. Honey nourishes and repairs the skin, preventing irritation. The right ratio is about 3 to 5 drops of fresh lemon juice for every ounce of honey. Don't add more than that. Most importantly, this mask must be used at night, because vitamin C will oxidize in the light. Not only will it be ineffective, but it could actually make you darker. So, use it on your face at night after washing your face, and only after you're sure you won't be going out again or turning on any bright lights. Apply it to the spots for about 15 minutes, and then wash it off. It's like sending a special forces unit to precisely destroy the melanin fortress. Follow the rule to use it only at night, and it will be your most powerful weapon in reversing spots. Alright, we've shared all of Dr. Carter's 10 secrets, which she's gathered over her lifetime of work. Did you notice that none of these things are expensive or hard to find? They're hidden in our everyday lives, right in our kitchens. Please remember that age is just a number. It's not an excuse to give in to aging. The spots on your face aren't a death sentence. They're a reminder. They're saying, hey old friend, you need to take better care of yourself. Dr. Carter often says that a happy mood is more effective than any skincare product. Studies have shown that an optimistic attitude can reduce skin aging by as much as 30%. Of course, these spots didn't appear overnight, so they're not going to disappear overnight either. The skin's metabolism cycle is about 28 days. If you want to see real improvement, Dr. Carter says to give yourself at least 3 months. Consistency is key. The time to change is now. I encourage you to choose the easiest thing from this list and start tonight. Maybe it's massaging the banana peel on the back of your hand before you go to bed. Or maybe it's remembering to eat 3 walnuts for breakfast tomorrow. Just start with one small action and do it for 1 week. Then, come back to this video and leave a comment to tell us what you chose and what small changes you've noticed. Let's check in with each other, encourage each other, and prove that time, in the face of our persistence, is not irreversible.